and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who don't know me, hi, welcome. I am so glad you stopped by today. Today I'm going to be talking about some skincare items that I need to pan. And what I mean by this is that they've been kind of sitting on the counter in my bathroom for a little bit too long, and I need to use them up because a lot of them are headed up on their final months of being good enough to be used. They're going to expire, and I don't really want to put expired skincare on my face. So what I'm going to do is kind of talk to you about the items that I hope to pan within the next month or 2 months. A lot of these have about 2 months left, and I really need to use these items. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you what I'm going to hopefully have used up by the end of April. That is the goal with this project pan, because they all need to be used up, or some of them might not need to be used up, but I kind of want to use them up. I'll put it that way. So the first thing here I have is this lip scrub. This is by Beauty Treats. It is their dark cherry lip scrub. That's what it looks like on in there. These are good for 24 months. This is not necessarily going bad, but I really want to open the other flavor that I have because I just want to. I'm not a big fan of cherry flavored things. I don't like natural cherries. I'm allergic to maraschino cherries. I break out in a rash every time I eat a maraschino cherry. So cherries really are not something that I like. So I am hoping to be able to use this one up. I think I opened this one because I was like, let's just use the cherry one first. It'll be great. So I'm going to try really hard to use this lip scrub up. I kind of need to use lip scrubs more, so that's kind of what I'm going for here. Next up is this bottle from The Ordinary. This is their AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. I actually have 2 other bottles sitting in my collection, and this one is good for 12 months, and I know I'm at about the 10-month mark with this specific bottle, and I need to use it up. So I'm going to put in some effort in using this and actually making sure that I use it in my daily skincare. I used to use it once a week, and then I suddenly stopped using it that often. So I'm going to try again to use it once a week because I think it does great things for my skin, and I have other bottles that are just sitting there, and I don't want those to go bad before I use them. Next is another thing from The Ordinary, and this is their Alpha Arbutin 2% plus HA. This is supposed to help with like hyperpigmentation, blemish spots, things like that, and it has really helped my skin. I literally only have the tiniest amount left, and I really want to use it up. I'm not going to repurchase this one. I found something that works better. I've started using tea tree oil on certain spots and things, and that has been better for my skin. So yeah. Next here is this Advanced Clinicals Collagen Anti-Aging Gel Mask. Now this one I believe, let's see, where's the date? I believe, nope, don't see it. I believe is going to be okay because I've only had it for about 4 months now, not any longer than that, but I'm almost done with it, and I want to use it all up. It's very cooling on the skin, and I kind of like that, and it does do what it says. It says refresh and soothe dry, irritated skin with plumping collagen. It definitely soothes your skin. So that is what I'm going to try and use up, and I don't think I would be repurchasing this. I don't really see anything that it does other than cool and soothe my skin and make it not feel so dry, and I have other masks and things that I like a lot better than that. So we're going to try and use this up. Next here is this Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Protecting Light Moisturizer with SPF 15. This has been in my collection for almost a year now, and it is ready to be used up. If I hold it up to the light here, I can see that it is about that much left, and so I'm really going to try my best to use that up. I actually already have another SPF waiting for me to use because I went through this phase where I was like, oh, I need a backup, I need a backup, I need a backup, which is not necessarily the case. And I'm learning that I don't need a backup for my backup or backups in general. So because it leads to a lot of waste. Next up is this First Aid Beauty face cleanser. I want to use this up just because it kind of sits there. It has a 12-month shelf life. I haven't had this for 12 months. I might have had it for 3, but I'm really trying to use this up along with a few other facial cleansers. Gosh, can't talk. That are just sitting in my collection waiting to be used. And so I'm going to try my best to use this guy up and actually use it. Next up is a Banish Activated Charcoal Mask. So that's the Banish Activated Charcoal Mask. I have about halfway left. The nice thing about this mask is you don't need a lot. The bad thing about this mask is you don't need a lot because it is taking quite a while to use up, and I believe it is only good for a year. But I'm ready for it to be out of my collection. I'm ready to free up some space, but I'm not ready to just declutter this. Like, I actually do like what this does for my skin. I used it today and it helps clean out my pores. My skin feels very clean after using it, but this is definitely not going to be something I repurchase once I do use it up. Next is the Banish Pumpkin Enzyme Mask, and you guys know I love this mask. It looks like that. It is an amazing mask. I love it. It is there to help exfoliate your face. And it's natural and organic if that is something that is important to you. It only has a 6-month shelf life, and this little jar has lasted me almost that long. I've had it for a while. This is something that I would consider purchasing after using it up, but I'm not 100% sure that I would actually go through and do it. Just for a heads up. Next, I have this Astorwood Naturals Argiline and Vitamin C Serum that I use every morning. It's almost used up, but I've had this in my collection for, I would say, almost 6 months. So this bottle has lasted me a long time. You don't need a ton of it. And I am ready to I have other ones kind of sitting there waiting because, again, I bought backups for backups, and it was just kind of a ridiculous time in my life where I was just like, I need all the skincare, and that's not really the case because I found what works for me. So I want to use this up just to make sure that those other things sitting there are not going to go bad, and I do really like this. The other ones are actually other bottles of this. And then I have the Matrixyl 3000. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm about the same spot with both of these, and this is from Astorwood Naturals. Also, I really do like this. I use this at night with a couple other serums and things, but I need to use it up because, again, it's been sitting there for a while and I just don't want it to go bad. Well, those are all the items that I'm going to try and pan in my skincare collection. That way I can free up some space and make sure that other things that are sitting in my back stock don't go bad. Well, let me know down below if you guys are doing any project pans, or if you guys are trying to do any skincare project pans. If you have any advice for project pans, leave it all down below. I'm kind of curious to see what you have to say. So please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. It would mean so much to me. And for those of you that are new subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and bye!